So I've gone and made something ridiculous again. What's more ridiculous is I made it twice. It's a fairly simple story about a young man whose uncle comes back from the dead to stop him from smoking, set in a graveyard, filmed in a garage, starring two versions of himself. Very simple, what could go wrong? Turns out, it's very difficult to punch yourself in the face in a way that looks believable. I shot this short film the first time round on a warm December evening all by my lonesome, convinced I could tweak the timing of the punches in the edit to make it look like two people were trying to hit each other. I just couldn't get it to work. Then other things started to bug me. I didn't like the backgrounds I'd comped in, I didn't like the lighting, pretty much everything, so I shelved it. Fast forward a few months, I decided to try again. I enlist the help of a makeup artist who also has some wardrobe recommendations, and would you look at that, I kinda look a little old and undead instead of just sweaty. Having someone on set to react to and help with the timing was a huge improvement too.
What'd you fall over for?
I had to re-record all the audio because 1, I didn't want it to sound like we were inside a garage, and 2, my neighbor was giving his kid a soccer lesson outside his garage, and the last thing you want in the middle of your battle with the undead is goalkeeping tips. Sidebar, after using Premiere for the last 19 years, I decided to try another editing software, just for fun, and it's always good to learn new things. So this is the second project I finished entirely in Hitfilm. It took a while to get used to, but it's pretty good for a project like this that's wall-to-wall green screen. I struggled to find the right music, so I ended up bashing some loops together to make my own. It's a little messy, but yeah, I like it. And that is the story of how I shot two versions of a 1.5 minute movie. Turns out practice makes perfect, or at least better. And if you're like me and you're obsessed more with the technical aspects of filmmaking, it's always good to remember that paying a little more attention to what you put in front of the camera in terms of art department, makeup and wardrobe will make your footage so much better. Bearing this in mind, someday soon I shall emerge from my garage, film things in the daylight without the humans, with no green screens behind them. What a glorious day that will be.